Okay, YouTube peeps, I'm out at Captain Jack's, my usual. It's pretty busy today, so it's just going to be putzing. Gonna try out the those red balls I put in the back of the rear tire. We're gonna see if they work. It's pretty soft, so if you want low PSI and they don't disintegrate right away, we'll find out. So it's gonna be like a soft tubeless style system. As you, I mean, I can tell. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's squashed down just sitting there. So with my weight, it's gonna be pretty squashed. It's definitely unbalanced, and it's not 100% seated to the rim. Now I think the reason for that is when the balls go in, they fill up the tire space nicely, but with the drop center of the rim, there's that room in there, more room than I would have thought. So yeah, I think that's the issue. So with 4-inch balls, those red balls were 4 inches. So we're gonna see, and we're gonna just take it easy. Obviously, I still want to do the gearing on the Beta here. I'm looking at a bigger rear sprocket. It seems to be kind of difficult to find a front sprocket. I don't know. I'm gonna get with Beta and see what they think, what they say, and if I can get a couple sprockets, or if I have to buy one, it's just gonna be something probably cheap, affordable, you know, to just toss on the rear, call it good. I think I found one for 33 bucks. That would be a 52, but it's aluminum, so it'll wear out quick, but you know, technically I won't have this bike all too long. That I know of. If it becomes a lot longer, then we'll find out. Yeah, me sitting at, yeah, this is like a low PSI tire right now. Oh my God. It's gonna grip well probably. I got the rim lock on. I got tools with me. So we'll see. We'll see if that rear tire works. I'm just gonna take it easy. Woohoo! It's definitely low PSI. Definitely not a pool noodle. Pool noodle would have filled that up more. But the pool noodle is a totally wrong type of foam. It's not high density foam. I mean, they're not made to. Oh. We'll see if that rear tire holds up. Well, the tire will. Will the balls hold up? Now remember, I have them well lubed. Well, let's take a quick look. Doesn't look like it's any worse. Yeah, it's like running 0 PSI, which it's hooking up, but yeah, that's kind of nutty. I don't think I like that. Now maybe a 120 tire. I just think it's also the ball shape, and I'll show you what I mean by that after. You know, when balls are touching together, there's open spaces around them. So The other idea I had is people talk about how hard it is to put in bin mooses. Is what I don't understand is why don't you install the bin moose after half of the tire is on, like I did with these? Just squeeze it and kind of shove it in. It's going to be a busy one. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Oh, so what I forgot to expand on earlier is the bin moose. So why not like shove it in through the sidewall, or install like the tubeless, so cut it in half. That way you can drop the rim in the center, and then you can just shove the rest of the bin moose into the rim. I mean, people do piece together new and, well, I would say old mooses to make a good moose. So if pieces work together, why not just have it so easier installs? You just cut it in half and you put it in, lube it like no tomorrow. Lube it like no tomorrow, because the whole idea is the heat, and how you get heat with tubes and stuff, and the ball, you know, the mooses and whatnot, is the friction between the tire carcass innards and even tubes. If you ever put in a heavy duty tube and you run it for a while and you run it pretty hard, you can see where the rubber is peeling from the friction. Oh. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I was like, there's not much place to get over. I know, I'm almost out, so. And this might be the end. Take a look at it. Second look. See how it looks. Wow. Yeah, I don't think the balls are working. And it looks like that one section is off still over there off the bead. I don't think there was enough ball. Yeah. I think those balls are breaking down. What do you guys think? I think it's too big of a loop for me to actually do my loop. Although, I think it's on the ball, so I don't think it's going to squash anymore. So if you want low PSI, this seems to give you really low PSI, these balls. We'll find out how they hold up, though. That's the real key. I mean, are they disintegrating? Are they holding up? Are they melting? So as you see, I'm going to continue. In this section, you usually still run across mountain bikers and hikers. Now I noticed Vegas Romaniacs did something with a pool noodle. I just noticed that the other day. I was like, oh, I was gonna do the pool noodle, but I knew that was totally the wrong type of foam. I mean, now what I have heard is tennis balls in the front tire. Racers have done that in the past, before there was mooses. So it makes the front kind of heavy, but you're not obviously getting a flat. And they say, yeah, that does work. It's just the front is heavy and kind of a dead feeling. But although I would guess foam in your tire would also be a dead dead feeling too. No, no. All right, keep coming. Just me. Okay, I'll just wait. Just me. Okay, I'll just wait here. Have a good one. You almost had it. Just me. If I could get that B 100% seated, be a little more confident. What I wonder, if this was my bike, what I would probably do is I'd put RTV on each nipple all the way around the rim. I would put in where I put the cut climb sticker, I would put in the valve stem hole. I would put in, you know, normal valve stem, pull it through, rubber, be sealed. The rim lock, I'd probably just, when I tighten it, put a little RTV, just a little, just so air wouldn't come out from around it. You know, it would just seal better. And then that way you could have something in there, plus you'd have your air plus the foam. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Now, you know, these red balls might work best in a 120 tire, like I was saying, but like in the Sedona MX 907 HP, just because it's such a stiff sidewall, I honestly don't, you probably wouldn't even notice that it has, you know, nothing in it. Of course, being a real flat tire is going to generate more heat. You know what I mean? Woo. Yeah, tire looked about the same, so I will continue on. Yeah, it hasn't changed. Part that hasn't been seated hasn't seated. A pipeline? No, not with this tire. Although being nice and flat, probably be the way to go, huh? Hey YouTube peeps, as you can see, I stopped again. I've come a lot further. If you know this part on Captain Jack 701, and you know I've come a lot further than I planned to. Tire's still staying the same, so I'm just gonna loop. At this point, I'm just gonna do a loop, and we're going to see, just mainly avoid the people, although Gold Camp Road is going to be nutty. And we're gonna see, because I know roughly that mileage at home, because I have tracks doing this many times. So I think that's like 20-30 miles, somewhere in there. Maybe it's like 25 miles, and we're gonna see how the balls do. So then I can get home, I can yank that rim off, I can spoon the tire off, and we'll check out the balls. that's washed out. So we still have one more single track. .626, so I'm not going to jump on Gold Camp Road so soon. Idiot parked at the gate. So what are we doing? Having a convention? So the rear tire on this is not balanced whatsoever now. So I can tell it's kind of wiggly. And of course, I was probably going this speed at some points on the single track at 30, but you know, I had rocks and moving around, so I didn't feel it. But 30, 35 here is good enough. I just have to coast down this hill to Lower Gold Camp. And of course, that's another road, but you know, there's no cars or anything. Woohoo! Whoa! You okay? Like, dude, you're not gonna go faster than me. It's a problem. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it feels a little squirrely back there. I'm glad I'm a decent rider, because yeah, I would not recommend trying this if you haven't ridden in a while, or haven't ridden long enough. And I can feel the tire roll. It might have gotten worse. Balls are probably breaking down now at the higher speeds. The cool thing will be if the balls are fine and I can redo this experiment after my event and with a smaller size tire and see if that, you know, makes a difference versus a 140. That way. Almost there. Okay, what's going on here? Looks like a cluster. Huh? Oh. You're good. You're good. Come on, Georgia, you got to come back. You're good. Huh? No, it's two-way. It's just, it's crazy today. See, Iowa, she thought it was a one-way road. It's like, no, it's two ways. I've never seen this much traffic, but I haven't come on it. Yeah, well, the back tires like, yeah, back tires definitely, I think, lost more. Yeah, Georgia ain't gonna let me around. Well, it looks like the rear tire is where it was during the whole thing, so it'll be interesting to see where the tire balls are. So I will probably be bringing you a separate video just to keep them short. Traffic today out here was just crazy. This lot's getting a little emptier, but man, that upper lot is nuts. So the Beta 500 RRS 2019 is, I love it. I love the bike, even though goofing off with that. Oh my God, do I love this bike. And that's not because I have a loaner trying to get in their good graces. This is the bike I was looking at to replace my XR650R with. So I'm really pleased with what I see, what I feel, and how it's working out. So obviously we'll keep these videos going long term and just see how it works. Oh, that volt really bottomed out. And yeah, so hopefully you all are appreciating the videos and appreciating me doing crazy stuff like that. Like I said, it's like 90 something bucks I have invested in those silly balls, knowing that they most likely won't work. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out the Amazon links. That also helps the channel for me to stay motivated in doing this. You know, I only get a little bit here and there, which is nice. It does motivate you to keep going forward, to do videos and bring you new ideas, because I spend money on stuff like that I know is going to fail. So thanks for watching, and please follow along as we see how those balls work. Have a good one.